Today we're going to do an older set 6368, bearing the name Jet Airliner, released in 1985. That's a while ago. I was actually only 2 years old. Let's just start first with the minifigures. That's one, and then the other one. It's more like a private jet because there's only one passenger. Then we already are going to attach the wings. Then we already put windows. And then the engines. They are going here, those engines. Okay. And then you can do like this, right? Open it. You can just fly with it and crash with it, I don't know. Hello, this is Timo and this is another video of my project where I'm talking and building my old Lego. Today we're going to do an older set 6368, released in 1985, bearing the name Jet Airliner, and has 121 parts. 1985, that's a while ago. The release year, I was actually only 2 years old, but I think I obtained it later. But let's just start. And yeah, there was also a common thing back then that you had this squared shaped instructions. And the thing is, that's also a reason why it's taking a bit more of my table now. But I tried my best to make an arrangement here with the bricks and everything, that it's fitting proper, and that the actually build also will still fit on it. The thing is, it's an airplane and it has wings and they are sticking out. So yeah, let's just start. Let's just start first with the minifigures. They are displayed here. That's one, and then the other one. It's called the Jet Airliner, but I don't know, it's more like a private jet because there's only one passenger. They were like a bit like saving on minifigures, I guess, in this set. So yeah. Yeah, I think this is a complaint also with modern Lego, that they just in the sets they don't include that much minifigures, although the prices went quite up. Yeah, back then, airplane, Jet Airliner, only one minifigure, only one passenger, 2 minifigures, but one is the pilot. So I think that's the definition of a private plane, right? And then I have to do all this. To me, these are like boat parts to make boats, but you also can of course use them in an airplane. Okay, then there's a piece left out here. Something's going to happen there, I guess. Something special. And then we already are going to attach the wings, which are, in my feeling, quite on the back of the plane. Right? It's quite the back of the plane, right? So, but maybe, of course, there's still a tail coming. Let's see, let's see. All right. We go to the next step. 6, we need a 6, it's here. Oh, and then we need this black one here. Yeah, so 1985, that's a really while ago for me, for most people. I was 2 years old, but I guess I got this set later. I assume it was available for a couple of years. But it was probably still one of my first Lego sets, I guess. So it was the early years of me playing with Lego. And yeah, it's already clear what it's going to be, right? It always looks like a plane. Those wings are particular things, elements that are quite make it quite obvious. And then it's actually working well with these instructions, with this a bit odd shape, this squared shape. So I'm 5, step 5, right? Oh, that's the wrong one. This is the one, correct one. And then a red 1x1 brick. And this one is lower than the other one. Okay, interesting. And then from here to there, they immediately add 3 bricks on the top of each other, just in one step. That's interesting. All right. So let me check. This is still lower. Interesting. Ah, then we already put windows. Well, then it's getting really obvious, right? Can still be a boat, no? A boat with wings. It's a bit weird. So, 1 windows here. Set of windows. Sorry. 2 windows in 1 mold. And you also have this piece. You also have this piece for only a single window. I don't think it's in this set, no. All right. The pilot is sitting a bit higher, I think. That's interesting. And then, okay. There are like these headlight pieces that are going inside. So it's one of the rare cases that you actually use the back side of the headlight brick. And that's actually a quite early way of doing the SNOT technique, right? I mean, actually, these headlights are anyway made for the SNOT build style, because you put bricks on the side, but using it like this, with the back side pointing to the outside, visible, that's the first time I actually see this. Interesting. Then we have another of these big pieces. And then the tail is getting actually a shape. And then the wings are moving slowly to the middle. If it's getting longer here, start making more sense. then. All right. This one is a bit yellow, fortunately. Maybe I can use another one, but then I probably need it on the other side also. So yeah, just how it is. It's a plane from 1985, so I guess real planes, white planes will also turn out to be a bit yellow, right? Then we go to the next step. And then what we have here is step 7. Ah, no, the cockpit is not higher. It's just like a very long nose. This plane has just a very long nose. And then 5 blue chairs. So there's actually an option for 2 more passengers. But I guess it's not rush hour that the plane is only 1/3 filled up with passengers. So this is how it works, right? So the front guy is sitting immediately again. Okay, it's a very packed plane. It's a private plane, but I think even for a private plane, it's quite packed. Then I need these long pieces here. All right. This one here. And of course, I was checking with you the catalogs of 2024, 2025, I think. And yeah, there's also airplanes in the new LEGO. And they have very different dimensions. This is just still 4 studs, and I think the new planes actually have 8 stud wide. So it's like the double size. Like the same with the cars, they also got wider, more realistic maybe. So wait, there's another 1x2 brick. Do I have another 1x2 brick? Yes, I have it. And then a 1x2 plate. There it is. It's always still a thing. I'm always a bit scared that I'm missing a brick, and then the cameras are running, and then what do I do? But still everything fine. And then, okay, then the nose is getting a shape now. And then the engines and these red big pieces here. Wait, this one is going like this. Yes, correct. And this one is going like this. And then this issue with that there was one plate lower here is just solved. And then, yeah. This is the dimension of the plane. Still there's like this wing coming on, this tail wing. But so, and now we're doing the, oh, there's still part here, piece here. There's still, this one is very yellow, that's a pity. And then the engines. I guess they were like introduced in 1985. Oh, I just show the other one. I still have to do another one. And you can just put it inside like this, you know. Like this. And then it's just like this. Yeah. And then they are going here. Those engines. And then we go to the next page, right? Everything here, yeah. We go to the next page. Okay, and then we need this side. a 2x8 and a 2x2, and then two 2x2 bricks to reverse slopes. What is this going to be? We are turning the plane, and it is filling up this gap that we had on the very beginning. Yeah, all right. And then we still have to do something more. We have to add a light here, and then we have to this turntable piece. We have to put it here. Right. Oh, we still keep it turned. And then we do the wheels. Yes, and then when I was cleaning the bricks. When I was cleaning the bricks, I thought that, I don't know, I always, for building the sets, I'm always thinking about, so how this wheels with this insides, this rubber wheels and its insides. I think in some particular cases they were like, if you got a set, if you opened the box, they were already around it. This rubber was always around it, and in some cases not. But I think in this case, yeah, so in some cases his tires. In some cases his tires were already, still want to do. I still need one of these gray pieces. Okay. So, and now I really need it. Yeah, it's just there. Okay. All right. It was just hidden there. It's just really hurting this, putting these tires. And I don't think the set came like that. I think in this case the tires were already on it. I think the bigger tires, the bigger wheels of the bigger tires, they're mostly separated when you open the set, but with the box. All right, then we turn it again, and then it's having, it's a bit more higher now because it's standing on wheels, quite high, the wheels. Okay. And yeah, we're approaching the end slowly, and then we have to put this one 1x4, and then another slope, and this one is going, now we're dressing it up with a lot of tiles. So this one is here, then a lot of 1x1 tiles, there's a 1x2 tile, and then there also 1x2 and another 1x2. There's another 1x4. All right. There's a 1x1 plate. Another 1x1. There's a 1x1 plate tile, and then there's a light here. So this is probably always with planes, right? And I think it's also with ships. That on the right side. Oh, this is really difficult to get this 1x1 round plate in between these 4 studs. Okay. All right. What else? Tell me. What else? What else? This is done. 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 Okay, now we have to build this entire part that you can open. You can lift the entire wall up. It was normally always the thing with these planes, of course, to so you can put your minifigures in it. Now I'm building it a bit chaotic. All right. All right. Some really yellowed pieces. This is how it is. Old set. Some pieces are got just a bit yellow. Always the problem with this white parts, right? They always got a bit yellow. There's the other window. And I ordered some, I replaced some, but yeah, this one I also could have replaced because it's actually quite yellow, that particular piece. It's always difficult for me to see it on a screen, on the monitor here, but probably this you will also be able to see it. This one is this hinge, it's called hinge, right? Then it's got quite yellow. That's just how it is. All right. This is going to the step below. Step below here, we're putting this other side of the plane back or on it. There it is. Right? And then you can do like this, right? You can open it. The pilot is already getting included in the plane. Very tight spot for the pilot. Yeah. Now, here we do the tail wing. We start with the tail wing. Well, it's actually just 2 pieces, the tail wing. And then a sip of water. That's also something importante. The front, the windscreen, and front roof. Oh, yeah. And that's the way the pilot gets locked there. Yes. There's like different reasons why it's not always connecting anymore that perfect. This old Lego, and one of the reasons is that it's like these bite marks. I think every kid has this thing, right? Biting things off and on, and or mostly off. And then we have the final roof. Yeah, it's always a bit of pity, this bite marks. And then it's also a very special piece, this. I mean, the entire tail is also quite a special piece, especially, I guess, with its print. Maybe it's the only set. It's also not so, doesn't look so pretty anymore, scratches on it. But I guess it's also the only set which has this tail, this particular print on the tail. And that's always a reason for those pieces to get quite expensive. I didn't check on Bricklink, but it must be pricey. So then there's only the passenger of the suitcase, which is just standing there outside of the plane. Oh, it's a very heavy. It's a very heavy suitcase. Yeah. And I have to say, I have to confess that I don't remember this plane was that big. Actually, it's actually not that small. It's actually nice. Oh, this is really pretty. Those yellowed bricks. Maybe I can replace them at some point. But let's put the guy inside and then let's show it one more time. Oh, take off his hand. That's not a good thing. Yes, it's old Lego. All these pieces get a bit more loose and so then these hands, like these little pieces, they just shoot out. Nah, let's put him in the middle of the plane. He can just choose, and I guess his suitcase is going there on the back. Oh, yeah, then you have to put a hand up, I remember that. So, and then let's put it one more time. Yeah, this is the uglier side. Also on this side is also more scratched here. So I guess from this side, from this particular side, it looks a bit nicer, although here the bite mark issue is showing up there. But yeah, like this. Nah. Okay. It's a small set, so I don't think I will do a review about this set. So the suitcase is rolling around. So let's just give it a tiny review. This is not working, right? It is like there's this turntable, which is quite stiff. It's not very smooth turning. And I think actually, yeah, I know you can see it if you push a bit like this direction. This is working, the other direction not. Then actually turn with the curve. It doesn't work most of the time. But this is just a matter of, because it's like 30 years old set with 30 years old parts, bricks. 1985, that's actually 40 years. 40 years. 10 years less or more. Yeah, but it's, I don't remember a lot that I had this plane actually built together. And I think this is the case with most sets. Most sets that are surprising me. I just don't remember those things, those details. I don't remember that it was actually not that small, the plane. I think for the Lego minifigure dimensions back then, for the Lego scale, Lego City back then, the scale, it was actually a decent sized plane. Now everything is sized up. So, yeah. Play future, yeah, of course. With a plane, you don't need a lot, right? You can just already play a lot with it. You can fly with it. And that's always a thing. That's nice, right, for kids. Then you don't need a lot of other stuff. You can just fly with it, crash with it, I don't know. So in this, when you approach it like that, then it's just like actually a very good set. It's a complete set, everything you want, you need. Maybe they should have put one extra passenger in it, or just make it filled up like, you know, 3 seats, two actually minifigures, you know. That would be actually something to make it not perfect, but better. I would give it like a 7 or 8. My 8. I like the design. I like this these stripes that are going all over the plane. This black and white, black and red. It's also white, but this black and red stripe. Yeah, this side is really annoying with this yellowed bricks parts. It's all over the place. It's like almost the entire line here. These hinge plates are all yellowed. Yeah, I still don't know why some parts got yellow and some not. So this is more the better looking side, but then you have these gaps that are because of the bite marks or something like that. And then you fly it like this. Yeah. All right. A sip of water. 6368, released in 1985. 121 parts. Bearing the name Jet Airliner. I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe to my channel. That's very important for my channel to grow. Also hit the notification bell. You can watch some more videos popping up there until the new video to be released next week. I wish you a wonderful day and goodbye.